What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to the $10,000 EIDL Grant Stimulus Update in 24 hours. It is Saturday, January the 16th, 2021. Please do me each favor. Give this video a thumbs up. Hashtag EIDL with your comments below. Copy and paste the exact title of this video and share it all over social media. And if you'd like to be one of 20 people that are in fact going to win $500 in cold hard cash when I give away my entire balance of $10,000 EIDL grant, whether I get one or not, I ask that you please subscribe to this channel right now and make sure you hit the bell. All right, ladies and gentlemen, short confession to make before I get into whether or not this thing's going to open tomorrow. And if it doesn't, why do I think that's actually a good thing? More on that in a second. But I was out late last night. I was out supporting our local restaurant/bars here in Georgia. Things are really getting back to normal fast. And, you know, I thought it was funny. I saw Cuomo in New York. I'm from New York. I was born in Buffalo. I grew up near Syracuse, the 10th Mountain Division. God bless and thank you for the service of those that have served in our military. I'm a huge fan. But I'm out last night supporting the local restaurants and bars. And I got into some whiskey. Now, I usually have Bullet Rye or Bullet Rye Old Fashioned. I've tried it all, right? Maker's Mark, Jameson. I've gotten into the Pappy and all that stuff. But I'm sitting there and I'll say, I'll take a Bullet Rye on a Big Rock. Well, the waitress says, oh, we're out. I was like, because I've been hooked on that stuff for 6 months at least. Once a week. So my buddy, excuse me, who's a whiskey aficionado, he says, you know what you need to try is Angel's Envy Rye. And I was like, I've had that stuff. He goes, you haven't had the rye. So it's like 80 to 100 bucks a bottle. And I said, all right, so bring me an Angel's Envy Rye on a Big Rock. So I usually let it sit for 2 or 3 minutes so the ice melts a little bit. I'm telling you folks, and hit me up if you're a whiskey fan or if you've tried Angel's Envy Rye or your wine, beer of choice, whatever it is, let me know in the comments below. I melted into that chair. I was in a rather nice place. They had those leather love seats, and I was just sinking by the hour, and 2 turned into 3, and I probably had a half a dozen of those, and it was one of the best highs, buzz, call it what you will. Sorry to all the non-drinkers. I spent most of my adult life in the last 10 or 15 years sober. I drink once a week. I haven't touched drugs in 14 years. So hopefully this doesn't send anybody off the deep end. But I had the most amazing rollback of the last 10 months. I thought about you guys. I wondered how many of you were taking my advice from yesterday's video and enjoying yourself, because this madness is coming to an end. Whether it opens tomorrow or next Sunday or in the middle of the week, it really doesn't matter. You're going to get your $10,000 of the balance thereof. So if I look a little today, it's because I struggled to get myself in the shower. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. And here I am, because I want to get you prepared for what happens if this doesn't open so people don't freak out, and why I think it's actually a good thing. Okay. 3 minutes, he finally gets to the point. By the way, if you're one of those people like the asshole from yesterday or the day before that gets to the point at 4 minutes and 22 seconds, he was blocked and banned for life. I'm not a fan of that. So if you don't like my storytelling, you can just unfollow and go watch somebody else. I don't think the portal is going to open tomorrow. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, whose legacy we'll honor, especially here in Atlanta on Monday. The post office is closed. It's a national holiday. The stock market, of which I'm a fan, I'm going to teach you guys how to make money trading. I spent 14 years on Wall Street. I know what the hell I'm talking about with stocks, and they're going way higher in the next 10 or 15 years. It's closed. So you think they're going to launch a major event, a new portal on a Sunday, when the SBA, if you Google SBA closed January 18th? No, I don't think it's going to happen. I'll be floored. So here's what I do think is going to happen, because I've called 10 people at the SBA in the last 48 hours. About 6 on Friday, 4 this morning. 9 of 10 have no idea if the portal is opening tomorrow. Now, they're all saying, in uniform, don't reapply if you're already in the queue. So 98% of you have already applied. You got a 3334. Don't do anything. The law says that the SBA is going to send you an email. I don't think it's coming in terms of the portal opening tomorrow. No one knows in middle management. The reason I love calling the SBA, not just people I know in terms of the higher ups, I want to know, are they telling middle management what's going on? Because if they're not, there's just no way they're going to be prepared for the onslaught of potentially millions of phone calls. So I think, as I've been saying all week, there's bad blood between the outgoing administration, which is just a few days away, and the incoming. Miss Isabel Guzman, Google her. She has nothing but rave reviews. This is a champion of the Latino community. She's very small business oriented. Look at some of her quotes, her tweets. She's going to be all about serving that 50 and even 10 person and less organization and small business going forward. This is a potential game changer for the SBA. So she was rushed to the front of the line before 2/3 of Biden's cabinet has been filled, I think, because they got one chance to get this right. And this has been delayed because there was a lot of confusion over low income. You still have, I think it was CNBC wrote a very confusing article yesterday where they kind of allude to two programs, but then they finish out and say, you must be low income. No, the new grant program is low income. 300 employees or less, 30% economic loss or greater. If you're like 95 to close to 100% of you, you're already in the queue, 3334, I think you're just going to get an email. And if they already sent you a grant and or a loan, I think it's going to be a simple email that's going to go out potentially tomorrow. Congratulations, as a result of XYZ stimulus plan, we can now send you $10,000 minus the amount you already received. Our records indicate that we sent you $3,000, which is close to the average of, I think, $3,600, because you had 3 employees. Check this box if you'd like to receive the remaining $7,000. It would make sense to me, wouldn't it to you, that because it's a holiday, and they've got millions of people that are waiting on the balance of 10 grand. 331 is the low income grant. 332 in terms of the bill section is the balance thereof. The easiest, smartest way to do this, because they have your records, is just send everybody an email. Tell them they can claim the balance of the 10 grand or the full amount if you applied after July 11th when they ran out, and get all those people covered first. Because if you read the law about 160 times, like I have, it clearly says that the order of preference is those that have already applied and received something, a grant and or a loan. Then it's the people that have applied, but they ran out and didn't receive any grant money. And then it's the new folks. So the simplest, smartest way, SBA, if you're watching, send out an email to everybody who's already applied. Whether they got 1,000 per employee or none because they applied after July, get them taken care of first. And then next week when the new administration rolls in and you've got all your ducks in a row, launch the new portal. And I'm predicting it's going to be the targeted EIDL portal that is dedicated for low income. Because if they commingle the two, it's going to be an absolute shitfest. There's going to be people going this way when they should be going that way. It's going to be confusing and a total disaster. So take care of everyone in the queue, as the law states you should, and then open the portal to everybody else who's coming in new, and they will have to be qualified in a targeted low-income community. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, before I forget, almost had a senior moment there. Before I forget, yesterday's video, if you haven't watched it or commented, please do so. We have over 3,000 comments. I asked you, tell me where you're from, how long you've been a member of the channel, and don't worry, if you're new, you're still going to have a chance to win. And why do you love coming here? Is it the F-bombs? Is it the desk slapping? Is it me and my stupid sideshows? By the way, say hello to, if you're new, Charlie Brown. I'm a huge Charlie Brown fan. He made an appearance in a couple of videos ago. I'm trying to show you guys a window into my soul. I'm not just here to get you the money. That's going to happen. And we're going to launch a new business very soon where I'm going to get behind you and your company, and we're going to rebuild this motherfucker together. But go watch yesterday's video. I have to appease the F-bombers. There's people that just tune in to hear at least one of those, and some that tune in to get offended. So I had to throw it in there. But go watch the video. Put a comment in. If I don't get to you, because it's hard for me to get to thousands of people, you still have a chance to win. So if I don't like or comment, don't worry. I know who you are. I will have seen. I will go in and randomly select some of our beautiful veterans. I grew up near Fort Drum, 10th Mountain Division. I really appreciate those who have served this country. We'll have people of color and other minorities. We'll have single moms and single dads. It'll be a broad, diverse of people, because this channel is about one love. We're going to bring thousands and maybe even millions of small business owners someday together as one. So before I let you go, Do not text, call, or email anyone in the comments. It's a fraud. They're scraping my name and photo. There's got to be about 50 identical twins of me. Don't believe it. If someone's leaving a number, it says, so-and-so changed my life on Instagram. It's a scam. And they're spam bots, so don't get into an argument with them. Most of them are non-human. If anything, just hit report and get on with your day. Until next time, I'm either coming back tomorrow with some fantastic news, and if it doesn't happen, I think it's because the SBA is going to roll out the first wave, which applies to almost all of you, and then the portal will be the targeted low income. So until next time, always remember, even when I'm feeling a little, I love you, and thanks for watching.